if it has a chain in the neck.
That is a collar. Yeah. So as I was telling you, this fig tree is one of the tree species you have within this sector. And specifically, lions like climbing on this because when you look at it, the branches are more nearer to the ground, so it makes them to climb easily compared to these acacias that have got long branches on the ground. And also, as you can see, this fig tree, it has got big branches, so they can relax freely. I've got a lifespan of from 12 to 17 years, and usually females live longer than the males, because as you're aware that with the females, you know, it's naturally they live longer than the males. It's always the work of the female to hunt. It's the role of the female to hunt, and then after hunting, after maybe grabbing a kill, then to invite the male. It's always when the female has grabbed the kill, then it is the male to eat first and the cubs. Why? As I told you, for hunting, you know, the female does the hunting process. So you find the male just waits. So, you know, sometimes when you don't do exercise, then really you can't live for long. So when the female goes that hunting process, so it does a lot of exercise.
How do you explain these climbing lions?
Well, the tree climbing lions, the way I can explain them, when you look at the vegetation type within the Ishasha sector, whereby we have got different tree species, like the Ficus sycomoras, commonly known as the fig trees. Then we have got the acacias. We have got two types of acacias. We have got Acacia hockey and then Acacia sebarian. And specifically, lions prefer climbing on these fig trees. Reason being, when you look at these fig trees have got shorter branches, more nearer to the ground. So it makes them more easy to climb compared to acacias that have got taller branches from the ground. Then another thing, these lions prefer climbing on this fig tree because fig trees have got bigger branches. You know, these lions are relaxed during the day on top of these fig trees as they're waiting for the evening hours to start hunting. So they spend most of that time during the day on these fig trees, and when it reaches to late evening, that's why now they will climb down and they go and hunt these animals. And another thing maybe, you know, when you look at the vegetation around here, we have got a tall savanna grassland. So we have also got the insect bites that always disturb these lions. So for them to avoid those insect bites, they climb on these fig trees. As you are aware that these flies always fly on the lower axis. So when the lions climb, it will be hard for these insect bites to get to them because they will be disturbed by the wind when they go up.
Okay.
Last thing is that these lions, naturally, they have those genes in their blood, in their bodies, of climbing. Because when you look at Kidepo, where we don't have these tree species of fig trees, then they resort to climb in rocks or in the ant hills because they have that thing in their body, like that feel of climbing. So when they look around and they don't see those tree species to climb on, that's why now they resort climbing on these ant hills and the rocks. But when you come to Shasha, we are very lucky that we have these fig trees. So that's why they opt climbing on them.
It's the same with the cats, leopard.
Leopards also do climb, but mostly leopards like climbing on these acacias. You know, with the leopards, very strong animals. In most cases, like when they have got a kill, they can even climb with that kill on top of the acacia tree. You know, they are very strong. So if the animal is very light, they can move in frontwards. So if the animal they have got maybe it's very heavy, then they move backwards. Yeah. Sometimes for us we say that these leopards are very selfish animals. They don't like sharing with other animals. That's why they prefer climbing up with that cave. Yeah, but lions are really, they are very good animals. They share with others because they move hand in hand with the hyenas.
They live together with the lion. Any fight in each other?
Lions don't move together with the leopards, but they are aware between them. They know all of them, they are not easy animals. So sometimes they can come across each other, but of course, with the leopards, they know lions are dangerous. So they have to give them space and they move. And sometimes you find lions move in a pride. Then those leopards find moves like 1 or 2, like that.
Means the lion is still the
king of the jungle.
Exactly, the king of the jungle.
So are these lions, climbing lions, found in other places like out of Africa or?
This tree climbing lion sometimes are not found in other countries. Yeah, because I told you the reasons. If they don't have these specific trees, these trees whereby it makes them easily to climb, then automatically it's not easy to get from other countries. Maybe if they can get like rocks, they can climb on those rocks. Maybe the ant hills, they can climb on those ant hills. But when you come here in Queen Elizabeth, really that makes Queen Elizabeth to be very famous because of its big cats, the tree climbing lions and the leopards.
How many are they in total?
In Ishasa sector we have got 17.
The whole national park?
The whole national park, it's more than 100. Because when you go to the northern side of the park in Kashen, it has got more than 50.
Your name, please?
I'm called Sab Emmanuel, a ranger guide attached to Southern Gate in Sasa sector.
Where are they?
What the experience have you got?
I've been all over the world seeing different kinds of animals, from South America to Europe, North America, and this is unlike anything I've ever seen. It's unmatched. And the natural beauty and natural resources, it's beautiful.
What do you know about lions?
About the lions? Lions. About the lions? I think probably basic knowledge about lions.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, no problem.